What's up? What's up? Jiffy in the house. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. Oh, you know what I did? Hopefully you guys didn't. I made a mistake and showed the wrong thing right here. Goodness gracious. Boy, am I stupid. Stupid. Okay, so let me find another paper that I can use properly to write. Hold on. Okay, got the one thumbs up. Okay, so here, when you're in school, what do? You read, you research, you execute. Now you develop and execute. Okay. Hey, what's up? Thanks for the thumbs up. Who is it? Chime in. Let me know who you are. Okay. This is what you do when you're studying. This is what you do when you're living. Doesn't matter. This is what you do when you're studying. And reading. Hey, what's up? Second person. Sorry. You know what I did? I did something really terrible on that video. I had really delete it real quick. Hopefully you guys didn't notice what I did, but I did something really bad. I couldn't believe it. Oh my God. Wait, let me check it out. Yes, I did something really bad. Up 3 thumbs. Yeah. Okay, so welcome back. You know what? I got this YouTube channel called, I think it's Chatting with GS. Oops, wait, hold on. I think it's Chatting, Chatting. It's going to be CWGS350JPN. Okay, and it's at Gmail. Hey, what's up? Ooh, what's up, man? What's up? Gmail.com. Okay. That's my email. I have a channel also. On that channel, hey, what's up? 4 people, 4 thumbs up. Thank you. That channel just popped up there. Chatting with GS350JPN. That's another channel I have. And actually, I wanted to use that channel to just talk to a lot of people. And actually, I wanted to do it on, hey, what's up, first viewer person. Thumbs up if you can. 6, thumbs up if you can. It's a YouTube channel, and I just wanted to go with the Hangouts and then talk to people about whatever issues or whatever. So I want to start getting that. So if you guys want to like chat and stuff with me, then we can do that. And we got to find a way where we both can see each other, chat. Both of us can record it. Then you start your own channel, put the video up, and I put mine up too. Yeah, that's the channel I want to do. But anyway, let me get on and get started about this. Okay, a lot of people say degrees don't mean anything. Actually, degrees do mean something. Okay, because it means that the person who has that degree took the time to read a lot of information, then go out and research even for more information, then develop a thesis or whatever, and then execute. Okay. So basically, reading, what's reading? Well, that's going out and getting information. So in the business, okay, the purpose of a degree is not to get a job. The purpose of a degree is to start a business. That's what the purpose of the degree is. Why? Because of these 4 steps that you've done to get the degree are the same steps that you will have to do to start a job. A business. You got to read about the job or the business that you want to start. You got to research, look at the competition, the demands, whether it's domestic or it's only relating to a certain person or whatever. Then once you get all that done, you get to develop your the plan that you have. You develop it and get it mastered. I mean, not mastered. What is that thing called? Patent. Anything's patent, copyright, trademarks, and all that stuff. And then once you get that paper, you can start your business. Then you execute. You know, these are the same things that you do when you are studying. There's no difference. So a person who gets a degree and then go get a job, that's like I won't say it's backwards, but yeah, in a way it's kind of backwards because usually the people that you're working for may or may not have a degree. A lot of them probably don't. They have money, so they can pay you to do these things so you can make them more money. And they give you just a fraction of a percent of a percent of a percent of a penny per hour based on, whatever your job is. So when a person, and I figured this out a long time ago. So the purpose of a degree is to start a business, because when you start a business, then you're providing jobs for other people, and you can have on-the-job training or whatever. And you might even, hey, what's up there, viewer? You might even hire some people with degrees, because you are going to need people who do have what's that thing called? Experience and stuff like that. But then depending on what your business is, you can pay them a lot of money. Give them one of those expense cards where they can do whatever they want with it, and it just comes out of the out of your company. So the company's is like, because the company is considered a, what is it? What's that word? A person or something like that. I forgot. An entity. So basically, that's what the degree is. So from now on, when you hear someone tell them, if you hear anyone who's saying, "What's the purpose of a degree?" then you tell them, you use this word. When a degree, you read, and to get a degree, you read. You gotta research, and you gotta develop, and execute. Okay, and those are exactly what they are. Okay, and if you guys feel free, hey, chime in. Please talk. Don't just listen. Okay, because I can read this now. I'm on my laptop, so I can see all the comments and stuff. So what's up? I was gonna go to sleep, and but I figured, hey, you know what? You guys are up at this time, so let me go on here. Because what I should do is try to do this every night, so I can hurry up and get my required hours, so I can get my partnership back. That's the only thing I'm waiting for. Like 20 something hours. I think I still 2,000, 1,000, maybe 1,500, 1,600 more views. And then I can get my what is it thing called? My what you call it back. And when I get my what you call it back, I'm going to do a lot of stuff, and I'm probably going to develop a team too, because one of my friends on here, his name is Ray. I'm not going to tell you his what you call it name, but he told me I need to get a team, which I do need to get a team, and I want to do something. Hey, you know what? Hey, I want to make a movie, right? I don't know if any money could be in it. We have to really do it, because the movie I want to make is, we don't have to meet. We write a script, and it's like if we're talking on the phone, but we'll be outside, and so it'll be something like, of course I got to record my own things. You got to record your own things, or if you got a team or whatever, and it could be like, let's say like I talked to one of my homeboys, in London, right? And I go, man, you should have came with me to what is that thing called, to Umeda, because we went there before, you should have came with me, oh, you missed out, man. And then it'll be like, in the video, one person says something to switch to the other person, and it'll be you, and you go, yeah, you should have called me, man. I would have came out there real quick. And I'm like, really? Like, yeah. I said, well, last time I called you, and you was only 15 minutes away, and you didn't show up. So what makes you think you're going to show up and you went out and wherever you at. You know what I'm saying? And just to make a movie. I've been, I thought about that years ago. And I had a friend, me and him was going to, I think it was one of my friends from New York. Um, we thought about doing it, but I don't know. I guess he just got too busy. So that was it. But that's when I do. But anyway, let me get back to the programming stuff. So anyway, I was talking to my friend about it and stuff, and it's funny because like I said, you know, we're not programmed. A lot of people, you know how children are. They want a lot of attention, and even though they don't want people to tell them what to do, people actually kind of seem like they like it in a way. So it's like when you with your woman, you have consensual physical activities, and she'll say, "Tell me what you want me to do," or you'll tell her, ask her, "Tell me what you want me to do," and you giving back, execute. I wonder if I spelled it wrong. Spelled it right. Anyway, and so you're going back and forth. So a lot of people want to be able to do what they want to do on their own without people telling them what to do. But a lot of people also might have this kind of what I feel special kind of attitude where they want people to tell them what to do, and um, yeah, and it's just weird, how it works. But the programming and stuff, it's like, I mean, it's just like we're saying we're programmed. But if you program and you program, hey, what's up, third person? Sorry, I messed up. Let's see, faggot, Adolf Jew, Baka. I wonder who did that. Well, I guess somebody put me. Oh, okay, okay. I know what I can do. Dun 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 dun. Put in time. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Whoa. Dun 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 dun. Huh. Let's see. I wonder. Ah. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Got. Huh? Huh? Let me see. Anyway, I got this person on here. Wow. Wow. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so somebody came on here and started writing all this crazy stuff. Oh, that's a tripping. It Ralph. It's a clown. Maybe. I want to get rid of this person. How do you get rid of him? How do you get rid of a person? But anyway, um, oh, okay, good. Okay, cool. I think I did it. Oh, okay, very good. Okay, so anyway, yeah. So like I was saying in my other video, like if you're, I wonder who that person is. I'm gonna see if I can find out. Maybe I think I know who it is. But anyway, um, uh, if you know your program, then why don't you unprogram yourself? Just reprogram yourself. And there was another guy on there. He was saying something like, you know, a lot of brothers and sisters they talk about a lot of things, and it's okay to have those conversations. Hey, what's up, fourth person? It's okay to have those conversations and stuff like that. And I used to listen to them, a lot of them in the Air Force and stuff like that. Different people call me and we talk about them and stuff like that. But I've always I always wanted to know what was the point of having those conversations if there's nothing to be done. because it's like saying you're a child and you're on a punishment, and your parents make you stay in a room, and you say, well, and you're making all these excuses while you're in there, but not doing anything to prevent to try to get out, or since you can't get out, but prevent it from happening again and stuff like that. So for me, basically, I think it's all about technology and stuff like that. And yeah, that's what I really think it is, because I've given a lot of examples, like to different people and stuff about, if you had this certain kind of technology that can stop whatever, then the enemy's uh, technology, they would try to attack you with it. But with yours, you can just swallow it up and whatever. Then would you be scared? And they would say no. And I said, okay, so that's what it is. But I don't know. I mean, a lot of brothers and stuff around the world and everything. And I talk to a lot of people, and the whole thing, I'm talking to brothers from all over the world, and I ask them, what are they doing? Security, or, some might have a good job and stuff like that. But those who don't like their jobs, I'm like, well, why don't you go back to school, study, and do something else? And these brothers don't want to study, and we can say we program, but there are a lot of black people who are millionaires. There are a lot of black people who are, hey, what's up, fifth person? Give me a thumbs up. Sorry about that. I ended up showing something on the other video that I shouldn't have shown. But so basically, this is it. The degree. This is what you do to get a degree. And you're supposed to take that degree and do the same thing and start a business. But I talk to them. I say, hey, well, you need to study. And as soon as I mention the word study to some of these brothers, man, they like, nah, I'm not going back to school. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. And I'm like, well, you can't blame uh, anyone else for the position that you're in now, when all you have to do is study and you can move up to the next position or do something better. And I've talked to a lot of brothers, and I mean, I've talked to white people, whomever, and the same thing, but I'm talking brothers usually. I just talk about brothers a lot. And I wouldn't say talk about, but my conversations are about brothers, because usually it's with brothers. But I'm like, can you give me a thumbs up if you can? But I really appreciate it. They be like, I don't want to gain knowledge. Yeah, I was just gonna really say that too. So a lot of brothers, they're like, I don't like to study. I'm like, well, do you even know what the word study means? How many brothers, I mean, the ones who already know, but what does the word study mean? And a lot of brothers I talk to, they don't even really know what it means, And I even had to do that with my son, and I said, get a dictionary. He got it, and it said gain information, you know. And so I asked him, hey, do you like to study? No, I don't like to study, blah, blah, blah. And I said, okay, do you like to gain information? They look at me, of course. I like to gain. What's up, six person? Sorry about that. I showed something on the video I shouldn't have showed. And anyway, they're like, they're like, well, I don't like to stay. What's up, seven person? Some thumbs up again if you don't mind. So the person like, I don't like to study. Like, do you like to study? No, I don't like to study, man. I don't like, man, forget studying, man. I don't like to study. I'm like, do you even know what the word studying means? They're like, whatever. And basically they don't. So get a dictionary, tell them, look it up. They look it up, and it means to gain information. And they're like, oh no. And I said, okay, so do you like to gain information? And they like, yes. And I started laughing and stuff. Do you like to gain information? And it's like, yeah. So then I turned to him. I said, well, okay, well, if study means gain information, then do you like to study? But that word study has this negative connotation that it just makes people's mind just, So what I try to do now is I just say, hey, do you like to gain information? Bros are like, yeah. Everyone's like, yeah. And then I switch on, do you like to study? And you can hear that thing like, because, it's kind of like, and they're like, yes, because they know, now they know what the word study means. But it is funny. You guys should try that. Ask your parents, hey, do you like to study? Like, no, I don't like to study. Then ask them, do they know what it means? And if they don't, tell them it means just to gain information. Then ask them, do they like to gain information? They say, yeah. And then you turn around and say, do you like to study, and see what happens. It is so funny. It's so funny. I'm not joking. It's so funny. But yeah, the whole thing is a lot of us don't like to gain that information because if you got these basketball players and you got these singers and you got people who are in the financial districts making these millions and billions of dollars, people around the world doing it, you know why can't we, you know and they making it because they doing the research, keep making these clubs, and you have $1 million clubs. One of my friends, he wrote this book called Wisdom 21, named Dale Cottrell. Need to read the book. What's up for the person? Thumbs up if you can. And what happened was I think in the book he said he made, I don't know, some millions of dollars. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up. Some millions of dollars just teaching English. He had an English school. So the purpose of a dictionary, not the purpose of a dictionary, is to make you understand. No, actually that was a good one though, because actually a lot of people do use words they don't even know what it means. What they mean. How can you say you hate to study? You know, it's funny because I used to some friends I just get on them. I won't get them really hard, but I'm like, so you don't like to gain information, huh? Hello, how are you? Alabatake. Ooh, Ogunya. Ogunya. Hi, how are you? Thanks for joining. Give me a thumbs up if you can. Right now, we're just talking about being programmed, and it's leading to all kinds of other things. So, I have a question for you. No, I'm not going to do that. That's cold. Anyway, we are talking about studying, right? And haha, that pronunciation is close enough. Okay, thank you, thank you. Um, where you from anyway? It look well. Yeah, that's a cool. Actually, that's a really cool name. Uh, that's. I wonder if he's from what's that country that their pronunciation is the same as Japanese. Everything just they could because they speak the same, but it's the words are different. Oh, Nigeria. Okay, that's cool. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Oh, wait a minute. Are you the one who was telling me about watching all those people and stuff like that? You have the same hairstyle as me now. Hot out there, huh? Yes. From Yoruba tribe. Okay, cool. Nice, nice, nice. Um, yeah, I had to cut my hair the other day because it was getting longer and stuff. And actually, I was thinking like, yeah, yeah, Evac. Wait. Now, where you at? You are. Let me see. You're night from. Okay, so you from Nigeria, and you're using the Evac Carnell. Where is she from? Matter of fact, let me look up this person because what really gets me is that how uh how uh what really gets me. Wait, I need to put this on. There's no line on here. Let's see. Wait. How can I embed copy? But I can't do what you call it. Oh yes. Okay. So what gets me is a lot of brothers from different countries listen to a lot of American people talking. I was saying, but it was oh okay. That's cool. Cool. Okay. So where you from? What's up, seventh person? What's up, eighth person? Thank you. Some thumbs up if it's cool. You guys got to ask me some questions. But my whole thing to brothers is this, you know, how many of you brothers out there like to study? Da-da, da-da, Come on. How many of you like to study? I'm in America. Oh, okay, cool. What part of America? Oh, I mean, okay, that's cool. Hey, you know what? I went back and I found my father, and I hadn't seen him in 44 years. And I was telling him how when I in Japan, a lot of brothers in the States think I'm African. You know, you know what he told me? He said, "Well, you do look more African than you do American. You guys see this tooth, right? It's discolored. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, there's nothing wrong with it. I had got something poked here and it swelled up. So the doctor took it out and then he took an X-ray and showed it to me and he said, I need a Justin Ward. Okay, cool. Me, I'm young, study in America. Um, I want to make a joke. Okay, it's really don't get upset. But how many of you like to study? If you like to study, just type in I like to study. If you don't like to study, no, just say yes or no. Okay, so and I was like, oh, so anyway, he went in the back and was drilling how much give me a tooth canal. And then the last, and my tooth didn't hurt or anything. I don't know what I was thinking about. And then um, but I asked, do you like to study? Okay, and the last day he was put that thing in, the color, and I said no, but he said no, you so I'm like, all right, whatever. So anyway, the tooth is discolored. Actually, it's just dye, actually. So you know what I was thinking about doing? Go to a dentist and see if they can like have red dye and green dye and change it to another color. You think that'd be a good style? Could they just drill a little hole, put some dye in there to change whatever color it is, and then they got something that'll seal it up. But if you have cavities, no, I shouldn't say not get trouble. But anyway, you guys should brush your teeth with coconut oil because that stuff is very good. Okay, so who likes? I want to make a joke. Who likes to study? I study physical culture. Wow, now that is interesting. Physical culture. So you study culture and you study physical culture. So what do you mean, like muscles? Oh, gotta see that. I got this real cool. I'm just bouncing and bouncing and bouncing and bouncing and bouncing and bouncing. What's up, ninth person? Let's see if we can get 9 thumbs up. Match the have the likes to be equal or greater than the participants in the group. So, sports medicine. Okay, oh, that's good. I got this. Who wants to make some money with me? Raise their hand. I like to study new Japanese vocabulary. Ah, yeah. But you're good. You're Jap. Man, remember that day we went to Starbucks when you came down here? And that crazy um, flyer making person was like, he only been here a year and his Japanese is better than yours. And I was like, because nobody speaks to me in Japanese. that was so funny. But anyway, who likes to study? That's my thing. Anyway, so let me get back to being programmed and stuff. So basically, I think it's funny. I studied graphic design. Oh wow, Stephen Solomon, welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, that's good. Graphic. Hey, you know what? What you should do? You're doing graphic designs. Do you have your own business? Okay, here you go. I gotta look at something real quick. Da 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 da. Finance, finance, finance. Applied linguistics. You know that word came up the other day, and it took me a long time to pronounce it and stuff. It was actually in one of my students, my English class, where these kids make their own sentences with words. I'm a really good English teacher. Okay, so I am going to do something real quick. Da-da, da-da. If you guys would like to hit me up for some things or whatever, you can hit me up at paypal.me/GSD50JPN. All donations would be appreciated. It's always fine. Actually, I'm gonna do a save money, and then see if I can create something. But anyway, good. Seventh. Oh, somebody's gone. Okay. Wait. Was I thinking about that? I wonder if I could do that. That would be cool. Let me try something. Ta-da. I guess I could do that. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll do it later. So anyway, oh, that's good. So with the graphic design, you know what you do? You have a do you are you making money? I mean, some real good money, or have you started your own business with the graphic design stuff? Because I got an idea for you. Ta-da. Hey, let's see. So applied linguistics. Oh, that's good. So exactly what is that? In other words, you go to other countries and do business and stuff like that, or what? 'Cause, or you just actually out in the real world using the language. I remember I think I took applied calculus or something like that. Something like that. I forgot exactly what it was. But I like to study new Japanese vocabulary. Conditioning. Um, you should write a book, man. Really write a book. What time is it? It is. Oh, so New York, I guess it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. But anyway, yeah, yeah. I didn't do the surgical work, so to be more accurate, I studied exercise science and it's related to performance enhancements. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Okay, cool. I'm thinking about buying a tripod and finally making some talking videos. Making some talking videos. Okay, basically studying the origins of connection. Oh, okay, cool. And how to maximize effectiveness. Oh, okay, good. I kind of sell my illustrations as a side hustle. Okay, that's good. You should do that full time. What I was going to say was like commissions and stuff. Okay, what I was going to say was maybe you should of course you got to do that too, but make it. Of course, I'm sure you got a portfolio, and maybe you should send them. Just take the time to send some of your drawings. Of course, you go to the legal mumbo jumbo, make sure nobody steal your stuff, and send them out to different artists and stuff like that. Some of your graphics, you can put them on shirts and sell them. Start your business. Let me put this up on just in case I give somebody some. Uh, oops, wrong one. Da, 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 da. Yeah. If you guys any ideas I give you, if you like them, just hit me up on PayPal. PayPal.me/UFixJPN. That would be cool. But what you should do is maybe go on YouTube and learn how to make shirts and stuff, and put some of your designs on these shirts. Get a trademark, LLC or whatever, and you can start you a brand. Sell your shirts, T-shirts, like T-shirts I have a little thicker, that's kind of thin, and put your T-shirt, your design on, and sell the shirts for $150. Because people out there, if you got a good design, they will buy it. You put them on pants and socks, underwear, whatever, jackets and stuff like that. So you might want to do that. And if you get rich, um, you know, let me know, kick me back a little bit, but don't be like, um, yeah, but don't just isolate me at home. I remember one brother from Canada. He wanted to send me $3,000 from my school, but I told him not to. When I told him to just go to school because he was in Canada and stuff, I told him how to study and everything. He did. Maybe 3 or 4 years. He called me back later and said he got his master's or bachelor's, or it was could have been 5 or 6 years. I'm not sure, but he said he became a millionaire because selling tea and stuff around the world. And I was like, wow. But this brother was like really deep into the black knowledge and stuff like that. And it was interesting, just a little bit of information I gave him, and he just became a millionaire. Instead of giving me the money, I told him to invest in himself. Okay, study graphic for a degree now, working on animation and photography. Oh, that's nice. Sakuto. Where you at, Sakuto? Like commissions. I wonder if it'd be difficult to freelance that in Japan. I don't think it would be difficult. Um, talking videos is just talking about my. Okay, yeah, you really should do that, and you should write a book too. Because America. Okay, cool, cool. You should do that because your story is hella funny. And I mean, it's some tragic stuff too, but it's hella funny. And you can even make a drama. Nine people, what's up? Give me some thumbs up. Smash your thumbs in the groups if you can. But yeah, you should do that. Okay, so yeah, you can freelance in Japan. Um, a lot of people do that. So I think a good way to do it, if you speak the language, then that would even be cool. And just go around and just go to different stores. You can go. Of course, you can go to the main big stores and stuff. Have you ever thought about writing a research paper based on your experience in teaching? Somebody kind of did tell me that the other day I should do that, but I haven't. Because I don't really know where to start. You know, uh, like I could teach. I've taught 2 year kids how to read. I didn't actually teach them. Thanks for thumbs up. Some people, yeah. Okay, so the way I teach now is something I kind of stumbled on, but I taught my daughter when she was 4.5 years old because I knew me and my wife was going to divorce, and so I taught her how to read, write, add, subtract, multiply, divide, algebra, a little trigonometry, and a little calculus. Showed her how to use a dictionary and how to talk and think and be critical when she answers and stuff like that. How to not answer questions, answer statements and stuff like that. And it took me exactly 6 months. So what I did was, um, oh, okay, cool. Um, so what I did was when I started teaching English, because I didn't come out here to teach English. When I first came out here, I was selling jewelry like this here. This year, I was go to Thailand and get the parts. Sell this for like $48 and stuff like that. I got a lot of jewelry still left. But a friend of mine from brother from Canada, he kind of introduced me to the what is it called, the English thing. Because when I was out here, I didn't know anything about it. So I he asked me to teach for the help teach this lady because I like kids and stuff. So I went and got the job. I just barely got it. And, the way they teach out here actually is good. But it was just terribly slow. So I just changed the way I did and started teaching the way I taught my daughter. But then as that happened, these kids started really, just catching on and going faster. So then I had to develop a really cool phonics. My phonics, if anyone in the world, any kid in the world that's 4 and above, will probably be able to start reading English within 4 months. 3 years old, maybe takes 6 to 9 months. Ouch, just that myself. And and then I got this grammar program that's designed for kids who can read if they're 3 years old. The youngest person I ever did it was 3 years old. And then this thing for them to what is it called? Um, to take one word, make all these different grammatical sentences and stuff. So the students, I can't really show you. I don't have anything, but I got kids that are that was in the 5th grade. Going home and you know get these vocabulary books and just write their own sentences. Come back, like wow, it's just really interesting. So it's something I stumbled on. I wouldn't necessarily stumble on, but the kids made me challenge. They challenged me, and so I made the lesson more challenging for them. Then they got bored and started acting silly, so I made it a little more challenging and stuff. So exactly how I would write that, it would be because the whole thing is I don't read about these what's these pedagogists or something like that. I don't read about that stuff, and I never actually read how to teach a person how to um, read about how to teach kids how to speak a language. I got my own kids, so I know how to teach my own kids. So oh, video game design. Oh, mm, oh, here. Basically, what I think the best thing to do had a guy get called yes, and uh, So I didn't study. Now I did. I'm in these groups, English teaching Japan language thing, and I tell them what I do, and they get mad at me. So, oh, you're going too fast, and this and that. And I'm thinking like, well, you guys teach these Japanese kids like they're handicapped, but these Japanese kids, at three, in the third grade, by the time they eight, learn all this kind of that you can't even do. You ain't even about to sit down and learn this stuff. So if they can understand that, why can't they just understand English and stuff? But the way I teach is really unique, you know, and it's really different. So I would like to, but you can't. I mean, I guess you would have to write a research paper based on the way I teach, but wouldn't you have to have other information from other authors and whatever? Because I mean, even I can even pronounce the word, but yeah, that's what they say. Um, but that's what they say. But the way I teach, it also applies to adults because the way I teach, I can teach a Japanese person who can't really speak Japanese. I mean, can't really speak Japanese, boy. English. I can teach them to speak pretty much whatever they want to say in just 4 1-hour lessons. So it's really cool. I mean, it's just interesting. To be honest, there are many people in academia who are too stuffy and grill over that sort of innovative teaching methods. Would met with yeah, it's going to be like that, and then because the way I teach would probably knock a lot of people's ideology and stuff related just out the window and stuff. So that's why I really don't even push it because the group I'm in, you got these people who got master's degrees and getting awards, and they're telling me I can't do this, and I'm like, well, this is what I'm doing. And I have a video here of one of my 4-year students who read a passage of 47 words, a sentence. I mean, it was a story or a conversation in 15 and I think 15 to 17 seconds. And of course, maybe because I'm black too. I have no idea. But I always had problems with them in that group. Before I showed who I was, what I look like, everybody said, "Oh, that's good, good, good." But the minute I showed my face, then all stuff broke out. So it's a trip. But yeah, wait. You can always start with teaching development journal that does not need a multitude of studies to get published. Ah, I wrote 4 books already. Um, I mean, if you want, I can see you. I could just see the name, or I can see you a link. I would have to go on here and look it up. See, do you know a brother out there who is in the university realm? I think I do know somebody. Yeah. Yeah, I think he teaches at university. Yeah. There's a lot of brothers out here teach university. But yeah, he's yeah. So, out here, one of this white dude, like I said, I don't really have problems with a lot of white people, but he was telling me how the universities want, these people with degrees and stuff. And the university out here, I think it's Wakayama or something like that. They said because he said I should go up and get a job there. And I said, I don't have to be. He said, man, you don't need a degree to speak English. Now they just the degree thing is just there as a guard or something, So, but I like what I'm doing, so I didn't go up there. But maybe I should. But yeah, there's a lot of brothers out here who are teaching. Yeah, but I do know. I just spoke to one today. I think he's a university teacher. I can't think. There's supposed to be one other person. But I don't know, cause I mean, other than the brother I spoke to today, a lot of the other brothers, it's like they just don't want to share information. I don't know if they don't want to share it with me, but it's like really hard for me to get information from people because maybe because they know I'm on YouTube and they think I'm gonna just go in and just blow up or something. See, I was taught a little bit about how there are specific Japanese translations for American names such as Alex, uh, which is cool. Um, yeah, I mean, what does Alexis supposed to mean anyway? You know? Let's see, what are the names of your books? Let's see, what's the name? Okay, then let's see. Maybe daily lessons. I can't even think what the name of it. Okay, so one is this. I need to republish that though, because the original way I wrote it was real good, and then when I published, I took a lot of stuff out that I shouldn't. A couple of things are pretty nice, and a couple of things in that's kind of wrong. Subjects. This actually is one of my best books, I think, because it's really good for grammar and stuff. And if you use it where you are, please give me credit and maybe call me out there, pay for my flight and everything, and come out there and show you, because it's ooh, where is it at? You guys hear that noise? That's the rain. Wow. I can't find the infinity. Ah, to, ah, to. Oh, I know what you do. The easiest way to do it is go on you. That's one of the books. But just go on Amazon and just punch in this. Just punch in my name. It should pop up. I got 4 books. They all should pop up. Amazon author. But I really need to get that book I just sent you to the stage, because it would revolutionize. I mean, it would just, it's awesome. It really is awesome. And I have 3 other ones. The other 3 books are pretty much just teaching people how to speak English. Um, Teaching. I have a phonics program I need to get. Neat. I totally forgot what neat's supposed to mean. It's the slang. I guess it means cool. Um, yeah, I got 4. Let me think of the other ones. This one's a grammar book. This good. It's really good. The other one teaches kids how to speak English. That works in any language. But the teacher, if the teacher can, for whatever language, it's better the person, hey, what's up? Hello. Sorry about what happened. I showed something on the video I shouldn't have. I found, okay, cool, cool, cool. If you can purchase them, please, I would appreciate that. It would be nice. I haven't marketed or anything. I wrote those books a long time ago, but I haven't marketed. So no one didn't even ask my question. All right, I want to joke, but I guess. Okay, so I guess I could skip the. Hey, what's up, 9 people? What's up? What's up? Okay, now, are you still here? Condition. Are you still here? So you guys know the purpose of a degree. I'm gonna write it one more time. Read, searching, reading, developing. Wow, that's a trip. The air conditioner is cleaning itself. Okay, sorry about that. Mada idu, y'all. Okay, cool. Okay, so me and conditioning, one day I called him, and I think we were on the phone, silent for about, was that an hour? Did you remember that? It was like it was funny. We just, he doing whatever he's doing, I'm doing. We're not saying anything. It was funny. And executing. Okay, listen, I'm gonna say it one more time. When you're studying, ooh, cool. So I got more likes than I got viewers. Okay. So here when you go to college, you have to read, you do a lot of reading, then you have to do a lot of researching, then you have to develop your book report or whatever, ha ha ha. And yeah, I actually noticed that. That's when I think it was the last time we talked to us. So I said, let me let you go because it was funny. And then execute. Executing means whatever you're doing, giving a speech or whatever. But these same idea things that you do when you are studying to get a degree, these are exactly the same things you do when you start a business. The purpose of the degree is not to get a job; it's to start a business so you can create jobs for other people. Because there are a lot of people out there who don't have jobs, and you have the knowledge. So, how do you apply this to getting a job? Well, you have to go and read. Like, if you want to, let's say, homie wants to do the graphic designing, right? Well, he has to read up about graphic designing in the market, okay, and what kind of areas there are where they can get, like he was saying, like video and stuff like that. Then you got to researching and see the countries or the cities or whatever the demands are for that with the work he want to do. So like when he asked me, do he thinks that his graphic design he can get people out here in Japan? I said, yeah, you can do that. Then once he gets the area, the type of people, the country, and everything, then he starts developing graphic designs based on the culture of the people because you don't want to you know, put a black woman in a kimono and then try to sell that to the black community because they ain't about to be putting on no kimonos and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you have to develop your design based on the different countries and different cultures and everything. And then once you finish designing it, then you have to execute to sell. And basically that's filling orders, doing a lot of marketing and stuff like that. And this is exactly the same thing you do when you study. So when people say, "Oh, degrees don't mean anything," well, that person really didn't take the time to. And even a lot of people who do have degrees say it doesn't mean anything, but those are the type of people who really didn't, who hadn't connected getting a degree with doing business because this is to get a degree. To get a degree, you do the exact same things you do to start a business. So keep that in mind. Okay, let's see. Got to make systems for other people in target markets to obtain to obtain money or goods. Yeah, so that's what you got to do. And let me think. Um, yeah, you should make some. Like I said, the best thing to do though is just start small. It's not small, but develop a web page and just make some of your designs. Make sure you get them trademarked and everything, and put them on shirts and sell them. $150, the cheapest shirt, maybe $99. You might have them sales or whatever, and just see, make you a nice design and everything, and see what happens. Because people out there got money, and I mean, look at Versace. I read that he designed everything. And his stuff was, like $500 shirts. And people were buying them. And you can do that. So just go big. Go big, and then you'll be able to, your sales on there. Then you open up stores or whatever. There's a lot of things to do. Let's see. So basically, I was talking about programming. Wait, let me go back through. Let's see. So you were saying about that lady and stuff. I'll watch it, but wait, you said what was her name? Yvette something. Let's see, Yvette. Let me go on my thing and put YouTube, no, 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 no. YouTube. It is search Yvette. Yvette. Two E's, I hope. Yvette Carmel. Ooh, popped up. Okay, she has 320. Ooh, 67,000 subs. She knows she making NCC Urban. Wow, her videos are long, 2 hours. It says Talib Kweli implies Yvette Carnell is a fraud. So, okay, I will. Okay, let me go and put this in my what you call it. And I'll check out one of her videos. Oh, I gotta sign in. Okay, wait, hold on. Wait. Let me go down, down, down. I heard you, brother. Gotta go. Thanks for the chat and have a good day. You too. Okay. Peace. Thanks for watching. Have fun. Let's see. Oh boy. Any questions or anything that anyone? Oh man. On your phone. Open up Gmail. Okay. So Gmail. Then they got these new ways to tap into to open up your phone and stuff. Okay. And let's see. YouTube. Live. Yes. And push that. What was the number? Maybe 34. Okay, prove sign in. So I'm signed in. Okay. Are black women better? Oh man, you just about to open up some worms and get me in trouble. Okay, they got this group out here called Japan, and one sister, I don't know who her name is, but I'm always saying things on there because a lot of people know because of my videos, and so I'm not really quote unquote not liked, which I don't know why, because love doesn't mean, like I said, women will sleep with a person that they like faster than they will with somebody they love. And so one of the sisters on there was like, "Oh, y'all brothers out here just be getting these Japanese women because they blah 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 and blah blah blah," you know. And so what I said was, "Hey, if you knew a person, oh, what? Okay, let me answer this question real quick. Are they better in Japan? Yes, they're more calm because a lot of foreign women out here don't get touched, sexually, and um, and yeah, so they lonely and stuff. So the hypertension, I wouldn't say hypertension, but the all the energy that they have, like to say energy. It's not um it's not that much out here, but towards me, I used to get a lot. This one sister was like, wow, at one time because I said don't get emotional, but I was talking to a guy, but they thought um I was talking to them. I'm like, no, I'm talking to him. Why do I think I'm talking to you to him? But they just went off. So um a lot of them are calmer. I don't know how some guys think it is, how it is to get women in the states and stuff, but it's not. It's really less drama out here if you want to date a sister and stuff like that. And no colors got that opening floodgates, but it's much calmer. Um, they're more talkative and stuff like that. So you're talking about black women from the states, if they're from other countries, um, they're pretty cool because out here, the wonderful thing about Japan is in Japan, we don't have our culture. So everything is open. And the States, it was up to a person. In the States, more or less, it's like we have our boundaries. Blacks know what they can do and can't do. Whites know what they can do. Latinos and everybody know what they can and can't do. In Japan, there you don't have those boundaries. So God, I mean not God, but the country just say, hey, be nice, do whatever you want to do, be nice, don't get caught doing drugs or whatever, and don't hurt any Japanese people. Otherwise, we don't care what you do. And so it's like people run around here like, oh my God, because now they don't have the police don't bother you and drive-bys and whatever, and everybody's nice and stuff. And if you're a guy, the women come flocking at you and stuff. Not all guys, but still. So the sisters out here, I sit and talk to them and stuff. It's much more down to earth and stuff. So. But you got your few out here who because the brothers aren't really paying too much attention to them because this Japanese women out here. The white guys aren't really paying too much. Japanese people really attend too much on Japanese men. So basically, all foreign women pretty much are lonely unless they, hanging out with each other. Otherwise, they're lonely. The physical activities is almost non-existent from what I hear, unless they're just out there, just bouncing from one to one person and stuff like that. But it's not to say that men out here have it easy. Hey, what's up, 10th person? Thumbs up if you can. 10th viewer. Because there are a lot of guys out here, who are not getting women either. So, it's on both. For me, I don't have that problem, but yeah. Okay. So wait. Okay. So here, if you knew a person who can get your learning styles published without much nonsense from other communities, published. My books are already published. So what do you mean by published? You'll have to explain. Just got here. Intruder, nice to blah blah. But thanks to have you join us. If you can hit the thumbs up and stuff. I gotta hurry up and get my hours up so I can get my publishing. No, my what you call it back. And what I'm gonna do is once again my what's it called, my partnership back, because I didn't do any videos for like a year. And then what I'm gonna do is start going out, hitting the streets, go live, and get that little snap thing, whatever it is called, we get that money and stuff. And even do it in private too. And walk down the street, showing videos, and somebody donate $100. All right, I'll talk to any woman you see, just point them out. I have to read and figure out which one or whatever. So it's really cool. Okay, Fugate, because Ronzo's wife is hot. I think I was thinking he could never get a cool chick like this in the States. Hello? Oh, what is I? Oh, sorry. Oh, you might have okay, did it. Uh, anyway, yeah, a lot of I don't know who's Ronzo. Who Ronzo is? Is she Japanese? You seem to be losing a lot of weight. Your face is actually. I gained maybe almost 20 pounds, and now I'm trying to lose weight. I went down to like 92 kilograms, but I want to go down to 88. So now I'm starting to, do these real cool ways of exercising and stuff. So, and then cutting down on ice cream, pretty much that's why. But anyway, thanks for the compliment. Okay, yeah, actually, it is kind of getting a little thinner, but sometimes I wonder if I'm getting dehydrated. So I got to keep a lot of water. And this here is yes, yeah, 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 Najee. Okay. Uh, uh, Bento scooter. Yeah, yeah. Okay, no problem. うん、言うけど、多分無視してると思う。Yeah, okay, okay. Hi. Bye bye. Okay, so getting published in terms of a research paper, that way it could be expand your exposure to your book. Oh, okay. I guess we can talk and see what happens because I actually haven't done that. I do have a friend who did want me to do it up there, but he wasn't as serious, like you're saying. Nothing too difficult with sources and references, but a basic introduction to your teaching development. That's what I'm saying though, because what I'm doing, I'm not really doing anything that's so special to me, but it just the 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 outcome is just incredible. My God, it's just weird. It's the host of Black and Abroad in Asia eating bento. Ooh, nice. Okay. Who me eating bento? Oh, you mean my dog keeps? I don't know. I got. I had. You know how it is when you have a scratch instead of me, drinking some water or something. Or instead of doing this, I'm just like doing that. So I got to stop doing that and just start exercising my jaw. But I'm not eating anything. But I was going to eat some cereal. Ha ha ha. But then I said, hey, let me make these videos first. So that's what I did. I have no idea who you're talking about. Um, but if she's black and she's beautiful, excuse me, let me think. Um, for a brother who's not handsome and can get a beautiful sister in the States, that is possible because I can't necessarily say that, but I would say that because the saying out here is if you see a foreign guy who's not handsome and he's with a beautiful woman, Japanese woman, then we usually say, well, he's lucky because we know darn for sure, well, that he can't get that kind of woman in the States. But being a brother over here, um, um, a lot of them do. I had some beautiful women. The two women, the one woman I first met when I married, she was really cute. The one I'm married now, she okay, but like we didn't marry because we married because she got pregnant. So because actually I was going to stop, just stop dating her and just be friends with her and stuff. But she ended up getting pregnant, so that's why we married and stuff. And only thing I could tell you guys, if you guys get married, I married 3 times. I have been married 3 times. I never divorced. I mean, I never got married because I was in love. So dang man, because I've been in love and got married, and then got divorced. Man, I've been all messed up. So I always tell guys, hey, if you marry somebody, don't don't marry them because you love them. Find marry 'em for another reason because you just because you divorce them. Okay, so basically, I have no idea what you're talking about. No, I do have what you're talking about and stuff, but expand the scope of exposures of your books because what I want to do is I want to, as much as I can, I want to keep the book kind of low term because I want to find brother. I want to keep it in the black areas as much as I can because this grammar thing, the way I teach grammar, is really crazy. And I'm telling you, it's like I can teach the phonics program I have. To I haven't published that yet, but the phonics program I have, I can actually teach kids from 3 years old to probably can read in about since they, especially if they're already, Native American. I mean, not Native American, Native English speakers, any Native English speakers speaking country. Maybe about 2 3 months they can start reading. That's just at 3 years old. So and just imagine if something gets out like that, and then like we were always talking about, um, how the white man program, a lot of brothers saying white man programs and keep them down. Well, a program like that, if it gets out and it gets out into their hands, then they're gonna, for sure, it's gonna, it's what it's gonna do is it's gonna balance all the children's um, levels. Everyone's gonna, boom. So you get all these kids at 3, then 3.5 they're reading. Then after a year, they can level up their reading. By the time they start first grade or in the second grade, they could be at junior high school reading levels and stuff. I mean, what I'm doing is it's it's nothing that I planned. It was just something that just happened. It's constantly developing. So I really don't know. I've been sitting on this for some years. Let me see what else. Young brother. Yes, met him and what he's doing like the world. Spoke to how much he's trying to consider people help you out with the whole public thing. Okay. I sound quiet. Oh no. Oh man. I wonder if I need a speaker. Well, actually, let's see. Maybe yes. We can't hear you. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe I got a little closer. I think I have a mic. My brother, I bought many years ago and only used it once for about 5 minutes. Okay. Now it's okay. When you move the camera, the sound turns off. Oh, okay. Do you have a daughter? I have two daughters. It was as if your mic was covered. Ah, hmm, that's weird. Okay. Well, next time you guys see me, I have a big mic right here in my face. Wow, I'm even yelling. Can you hear me? No, I'm joking. Okay, no, I'm joking. Oh man, it's raining, really raining. Let me see. Yeah, I got two daughters and two sons. Callis Garnett, where you from? Callis, Callis, Calus. I just call you Garnett, Mr. Garnett. Kevin Garnett. What is it like raising daughters? Oh, I'm not in Tokyo. I'm in Wakayama. My first daughter and my first son. My first wife was white. They're in the States. My daughter out here. Um, she's really tough. You know, out here, you really don't have to really worry about your kids growing. I'm growing teaching the girls and stuff because um, they're not as no. I won't say the Japanese girls are fast, but I don't think some of the foreign girls are fast. But I have no idea. But my daughter, she just goes to school, come home, sitting up the stairs, drawing all the time, and whatever. We got into a fight the other day, physical fight. She's real strong, and she's really strong. And so I hit her by the shoulders, and she hit me by the shoulders, and her head was like right here, and she just hit, put it right in my mouth. I was like, whoa. I was shocked. I didn't even get mad. I just started laughing. I was like, oh, thank goodness my teeth didn't fall. But the teeth down here, they started getting sore a little later. So I'll contact their brother, and I will tell him I watched your live stream. Okay, yeah, you can hit me up on my what is the thing called? Blah, blah, blah. My email, hit me up on email gs35jpn at gmail.com. Okay, just tell him to hit me up on there. Okay, and he needs to put attention. I'm blah 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 from Tokyo, because I scan through it. And if it catches my eyes, then I'll miss it. Okay. Let's see. Maybe he met you. He is Yoruba, but he is a mixed race. If he's in Tokyo, I'm not sure. He probably watched my videos though. Okay, you're welcome. Okay. So maybe I was covering it because now I just yeah. Okay, maybe I was because my hands were like right on the side. Okay, so let me think. Huh, yeah. I don't know because I talked to one brother in one of those groups and was telling him how I teach kindergarten kids, right? And here in Japan, how do you feel about your? Okay. Let's see. Thank you. Okay. Do the police target foreigners out there? I read they can hold you hostage for 23 days without a phone call and persecute race. Okay. So let me answer the first question from CJ. The police out here are real cool. If you do something, reason they have 99.9% conviction rate is because people confess. They can hold you for up to like 21 hours before you can get a lawyer. But if you didn't do anything, just sit there and not do anything. I had a friend, him and the cops got into it, and I guess he must have punched him or something. I don't know. But he ended up going to jail, and he sat there 10 days, and there were no witnesses. So it was their words against his words. So after 10 days, they let him go. For me, I got a black glasses, black on black, everything. And when they stopped me, I've gotten tickets for speeding, but they'll stop me. I've been stopped, and um, for one time I was in the right hand turning lane. I went to the left. I turned on the blinker. He said I didn't, so I was like, okay, and I was just, I'm sorry, sir, while he's talking. He said, okay, well, just make sure you turn it on and let me go. So I actually have not had any problems with the cops. I've done some. Um, let's see, like one time I parked, police rolled up on me when I had just came out of the liquor store. I mean, yeah, convenience store. They rolled up on me and said, uh, well, they drove by the car. Actually, they didn't see me get in the car, but they drove by the car and they saw me sitting in it, so they backed up. One guy spoke English, one guy didn't. He was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "What do you mean? What am I doing?" Well, he said, "Oh, I mean, you sitting here." I said, "Oh, okay. I just came out the store." He said, "Oh, okay." He said, "Where do you live?" I told him walking out. He looked at my license plate. He said, "Give me your ID." So I gave it to him and stuff. And he said, "What are you doing around here?" And I said, "I just told you. I just went to get something from the store." He said, "Where you going now?" I said, "I'm on my way home." He said, "Where you coming from?" I'm like, "Just visit some friends." He's like, "All right." He said, "Well, the reason I stopped you is because this is a bad area and I want you to be cool. I mean, I want, just to let you know that you need to be, watch out, be safe." And I started laughing. I said, "I don't think too many people are going to bless with a black guy in a black Lexus." And he started laughing and he left. But they're cool to me. I haven't had any problems. Um, I did had to go in for some questioning about one of my friends, but I didn't know anything. They wanted me to sign some documents. But I said, "Hey, if you don't write it in English, I'm not signing anything." They're like, "Why you don't trust us?" I said, "It's not a matter of trust or not, but I'm not going to put my signature on something that I don't know." But now when I went and got a ticket, I had to, but it was either that, pay $700 or go to court, pay a lot of extra money, you know. But out here, it just depends on what the people do. Because the brothers out here, like I said, there are no boundaries. So I hear people, a lot of foreigners just get buck wild, and they actually a lot of people. You know how they said when the blacks got, slaves were free. One white guy said, "What are black people gonna do with freedom?" And when you come out here, all this freedom these foreign people have out here, they just going buck wild. I mean, they doing some crazy stuff that they know they wouldn't do in the States. So out here, the police, I mean, the police in Japan don't want to do anything, and they tell you to be nice. But if something bad happens and they have to go, they'll go. So but I mean, just to go around and looking for you to harass, no. But I did have some friends who said a couple of people said they've been harassed and stuff like that. But one guy, he said he was harassed by the same cop all the time. But also, he was in the neighborhood he was living in. He was, having screwing all the women. And so it gets around. So maybe the dude was mad, saying, "Hey, So I mean, you got if he's messing around these married women and the cops, you know, always harassing them, but maybe somebody knew and kept calling the cops because out here in Japan, a person call the cops on you, the cops got to go. And I had a friend out here, and one dude would call the cops on him every day, just call the cops on him every day, and they have to go. And he knocked on the door, and he said, "Hey, I'm sorry, they called me, so we got to come." He told me about it. I said, "Well, just call the cops on that fool," because they got to go. So it's like that. Now, once you get into the jail system, it could be really tough, from what I hear. But as far as being in the streets, it just depends on the area and stuff. Because people are doing all kinds of stuff out here. And what you do is not a secret. Because everybody got big mouths out here and stuff. So that's why it's best to really keep a super super low profile. But it's freedom, peaceful. It's better than being in the States, actually. Because you can excel. Nothing's going to hold you back except for yourself. You got all these beautiful women, travel around the world, because from Japan to different places is cheap. It's cheaper to fly to Japan from Japan to Korea than it is from Osaka to Tokyo. So but I hope that answered your question. Okay, yes, he is based in very big data. Okay, it's okay, no problem. About the big ideas. How do you feel about your? Oh, okay. So being half. Um, it doesn't bother me. A lot of people come out here and they have these half kids, and out here they got this word called half full, and it's supposed to be derogatory. But half full just means half. In the States, we always say that, my kids half and half mixed and stuff. And it's not like a big idea. I mean, no big idea. I mean, no big deal. So, but when people come over here, then they make it a big idea, which I don't know why. My daughter, she has problems with her friends, but it's not because they talk bad about her. My daughter's kind of big, bigger than all the other kids, and she's way stronger than them. So my daughter has a mouth on her, you know. So somebody look at her, she'll be like, why you looking at me, huh? Don't look at me. You know what I'm saying? And the other girls, there's maybe a couple of girls bigger than she is, but my daughter's like really tough, So my son had a lot of problems, but they Japanese, and they have half only means, you know, have one parent comes from one country and the other one's from Japanese, and it says so. It doesn't really bother me because they could be in the States. I mean, I was in the States, and my own brothers, they lied at me, and one of my brothers always talked about how dark I was. I went to school, got, especially when Roots came out, man, I got here for put the king take, put the king take, put the king take, and all this stuff. So, yeah, I mean, kids are gonna be kids. I mean, for an adult walks over, and like, you know, the dog walks over to me and say, "Oh, you black, whatever." I'm like, "Well, you black too in the summer, because in summertime, Japanese, especially Japanese men, they get really dark, almost dark as I am. Kids do too. So you dark." I'm like, "So what? When are you white and summer you black? So you more fucked up than I am. So whatever." Or, "Hey, what's up? 11 people. Yay! Let's see if we can get 11 likes." And I said, you know, and if they really keep going, I'd say, "Okay, well, if you want to talk about it, let's go out in the sun." But as soon as people, well, I gotta stop doing it. As soon as people start talking about color, I start bringing the sun. You white people out here, you black. I'm like, "Well, if you want to talk about that, my color, then come on, let's go talk about it in the sun." As soon as I say that to whoever I say, with light skin, they just start laughing. Okay, 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 because they understand. They can say whatever they want, but in the end, my skin color is my it's not even a protection. It allows me to enjoy and collect energy from the sun. You know, and they burn, I don't. So I have no problem with it at all. She's gonna do what she's gonna do. Let's see. Just want to protect his identity on public space. Whose identity? Yes, he is. He said he met you in Homachi, I think. Oh, I know who you're talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about. Okay. I know exactly who you're talking about. And he actually did. Wait. Yeah, I think I know exactly who you're talking about. But he's not in Tokyo now. He's in, I think he's in Saitama. Okay, you can ask him, but I think he's in Saitama. But sorry for the real question, but since your children are mixed race, do you ever have any identical issues? And that is based on tribe rather than, so it's difficult for me to understand. Okay. So my son one day, he came home. He was, "Oh, Dad, they talked about my hair is curly, and blah blah blah, and I started laughing, and my wife got mad. "Why you laughing?" and stuff. I said, "Listen, next time you go to school and they talk about your hair, tell them tell them, or they talk about you and they talk about your hair, just tell them you God or something like that." And they'll get mad. "You're not God." And you say, "Yeah," and then, yeah, that's what I said. So basically, I said, "Well, next time they talk about you, and they talk about your hair, say it's okay, because I'm God. And if they say, 'Oh, you're not God,' or 'Why you think you God,' then just tell them, ask them, who can defy gravity?" And they said, "God can." So, okay. So my hair defies gravity. It stands up. Your hair hangs. Okay. My hair is curly. It stands up. It defies gravity. Therefore, no, I didn't say I was God. I said my hair is God because it defies gravity. And I told him that. So he went to school and they started talking about it. He told them the teacher got mad because it offended the teacher too. Because when the kids talking stuff to my son, crap, the teachers don't say anything. And so I told him to say that. He went back and they said, "Oh, your hair is curly, ha ha ha." But Japanese people got curly hair too, you know. Some do. And I said, just say, "Hey, my hair is God. My hair is God, and uh, why is your hair? You say your hair God? Well, who defies gravity? God does. Okay, therefore my hair defies gravity. You're a stone." Then one day he came home and said they call him a gorilla, and I started laughing. And my wife got really angry. And I said, "Listen, what do Japanese people look like?" He told me and everything. I said, "Okay, cool." Because when you guys come out here, in I think World War II, white people always saying Japanese people look like monkeys. When I came out here, I understood what they meant. And so basically, when you go, not all of them, but the older ones, I guess they were the Africans who came over here, and I guess, I mean, even me, I look like a gorilla. Sometimes when my hair is long and it was kind of short, a little longer than this, and I was brushing my teeth and I was at a certain angle, and I was like, wow, my head shape is like a gorilla. I don't know, like, and I started laughing. And one of my students, I'm a young girl, she was like maybe 9 years old. She said, "Wow, you look like a gorilla." And um, I burst into laughter, and the mother's like, "Those," and I said, "No, it's cool. She's right. I do. I mean, Larry Bird looked like a parrot, right? So I'm gonna get offended by that." So anyway, I said, "What you do if you take a piece of paper, right?" Well, I got stuff to it on my side. So you get a piece of paper and you ball it up like this. And then I said, when they call you gorilla, you say you're a monkey. Okay, you put it on the table. What's your take on Japanese people? And they're not scared of foreigners, man. They went around had not been for one accident for radio not working in one of their planes, they would have destroyed the United States Air Force. I mean, Navy or the aircraft fighters, and we would have lost the war. They are not scared of people. They got their own country, and they got their own military, and they in their own country. Why would they be scared of foreigners? They're not scared of foreigners. They just don't want people coming in their country. So it's like some people moving in your neighborhood. You're like, why do people move in our neighborhoods? It's the same thing. Are you xenophobic or whoever? And you're not the person who asked the question, but are black people xenophobic? Could be. You never know. So anyway, I told them put the paper on there on the desk and say gorilla, monkey, pointing them and say monkey, and then you take your fist and just on the paper, right? And they'll catch the message. Basically, what the message was, why would you call me a gorilla when I can call you a monkey? Because when a gorilla and a monkey get into a fight, a gorilla's gonna always win, right? So he did that, man. He said something, and kids started crying because a lot of Japanese people look black. It just light skinned, thick lips, and everything. And some of it's just mixed in the family. So for them to actually call him a monkey, because monkeys got thin lips, monkeys got flat noses, well, but he called them gorillas, so that's a different story. But kids are gonna be kids. But I I tell my son to be educated, be educated, So if you want to call me a gorilla because of his dark skin, which the gorilla's got dark skin, well, I'm gonna call you a monkey because of your light skin. And then when the monkey and the gorilla get into a fight, who's gonna win? And he did that. He said some of the kids started crying, um, and the teacher got mad at him. I'm like, why would the teacher get mad? And but you know, if if you because the Japanese kids, you have to understand. What a lot of foreign people don't understand is that these Japanese kids harass each other crazy. I mean, they calling each other monkeys and all kinds of stuff. I mean, oh man, you talking about the bullying out here and these kids killing each other and stuff. This one father, he threatened to blow up the school or something because his kid killed himself, because of the bullying, and the teachers and the police didn't do anything. So he ran away, threatened the school, and they had to do something. Otherwise, he probably would have carried out his promise and stuff. I don't know if I'm sure he got caught, but I didn't hear anything about that. But and then another time, they said something about and it was the funniest one of it all. I think they was talking about his skin color, and I said, "Well, you tell your friends. I think this was it. Let's go out in the sun and talk about it." Because when he goes out in this, no, they call him black, right? And I said, "Well, why they calling you getting upset because you dark when in the summertime they just as dark as you?" I said, "So what you do is just wait until the summertime, and then you go up and you put your arm next to theirs, and then all the bad things they said about you, you say it to them, and then also tell them that they're white. They two colors. You only one color. In the wintertime you stay the same, and in the summertime you stay the same. But in the wintertime they get light, real light, and in the winter, I mean, in the summer they get dark, and in the winter they get white. And I mean, it's a trip, 'cause you see these kids walking around with this light skin in the summer, they black, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, that must be really, psychologically tough, you know, to be, I mean, to go from one extreme to the other extreme, and like, wow, so, he had problems, but I mean, just imagine if he was in somebody like don't like him for whatever reason, get beat up by a whole bunch of people, black people, Japanese people, whoever, So it's tough. But I think the biggest thing, the difference between the bullying in the States and here is that these kids bullying each other from elementary. You got elementary kids committing suicide, and sorry about my mouth. I need to drink some water too. But that's really sad. So, but then my son, he's taller than I am now, 17 years old. Sometimes talk a little smack. Me and him got into it one time, and you know, why am I going to get upset because he come home because somebody's talking about him? When I know once he gets older, because his mom spoiled the hell out of him and shit. So once he get older, now he's like acting like he don't even want to do anything I say, and talking to me anyway. I think she's going to give him her business or whatever, and he's not even trying to do anything. She just spoiling him, because the women family just spoiling him and stuff. So like whatever, my wife could you need to do something. Like, I'm not Japanese. What am I gonna do? Go down to the skill and then yell at some little kids because they talking about him. You know, he's not good. He got his bad points too. So whatever. So it doesn't bother me. Xenophobic, no, I don't think they're scared, because if they were scared, then you wouldn't see all these girls dating these foreign people. So, and um, there's a lot of foreign guys out here dating. So I don't think, I think that's BS. Blessed Topher head question for you as well. His comment was, "I've been watching you for 12 years. You're the man. JW, you are vegan." Oh yeah, that's right. He did say that. Okay, JW. I don't know what that means. But thanks for watching 12 years. Wow. So that means you must have started watching my videos when I first started posting and stuff. Wow, that is so cool. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys watching. But it's weird because I made these videos because my friend Ron, and he wanted to start making videos and stuff. So I bought a camera and stuff. And I'm telling you, we just made them. The Do You Love Black Men videos was nothing I thought of. Hopefully, you guys watched the two videos. Some white dude saw a video of me and these girls and this Japanese guy. And one of the girls, one of the women's bar. We was talking and everything. He said, "Hey, my white friends told me he's white from New York. My white friends from here in New York told me that Japan was really racist. And I saw your video. And you're a black guy. And you with these three beautiful women, Japanese guy, and y'all laughing and blah blah blah. I'm going to Japan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You really changed my mind." And so I was thinking, like, wow, if he's white and thinking that, how much more are black people thinking that? And so God told me to make the videos. I'm like, oh, I don't think so. I don't want to do that. So I thought about it.
about maybe 2 months, 2 weeks, excuse me, 2 weeks to a month after. I said, fine, let me go out there. And I went out there and, talked to the women, asked them a few questions, you know, make sure that they understand what the videos were about. It wasn't about sex or anything, it's just about brothers. When you go across, when you go everywhere, they always kind of say, I love you. But just because they say, oh, yeah, I love you, I love America, I love black guys, whatever, doesn't mean they're going to jump in bed with you know. And the first few videos, I actually went out looking for the girls. As time went on, I didn't do that. I only interviewed the women who came to me or who were smiling. Because, when you're walking down the street, you see a woman and she's looking at you. Well, how does it decide whether or not she's going to be, how interested she's going to be with you? So I knew that because I knew that. So that's why I made a lot of those videos and stuff, So, yeah, it was really interesting. Let's see. Any more questions? I think it means just wondering. Oh, are you vegan? Pretty much, yeah. Um, um, Bless Topher. Thank you. Yeah, pretty much. I do eat fish. I eat some chicken, but I do eat a lot of vegetables and fruits and stuff like that. I stopped eating beef about 1991 when I came back from the Philippines. I don't know why. Well, no, I started eating pork. Then gradually, I just stopped eating beef and stuff. But when I came back in LA, there's this bookstore called Info 11 or 119 or 411 or 101 or something like that. I think it's on La Brea, off of La Brea and Crenshaw. I think La Brea and Crenshaw, I think cross La Brea, Slauson and Crenshaw. La Brea and Slauson. And I used to go there and it's like a Muslim bookstore and stuff like that. And read it. I bought a lot of books, reading stuff, Elijah Muhammad. So it was really interesting stuff. But yeah, pretty much, yeah, I eat vegetables most of the time. But my spice is no good. I take some potatoes, chop them up, different kind of potatoes, lettuce, onions, whatever. I put them in this big old bowl, pan, pot, or something. I put some water in it, some olive oil, let it boil. Then toss it in a bowl and sprinkle some seasoning on it, mix it up, and just eat it like that. It's sometimes it's good. It depends on how I season it, but it's healthy. So yeah, that's what I do. I want to see any other questions. Sorry, Les Topher, because I meant to answer your question. I meant to answer your question, but totally got lost. But yeah, I know exactly who you're talking to, and his first name starts with a O, right? So yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. And actually, he hit me up about it too, and I told him that it's kind of hard for me to write about it because, um, I think I've made some videos about how I stumbled on it, but it was just something I stumbled on. Well, I didn't, I developed it. I developed it because of the way the students were acting in class. So, like for instance, we do the ABCs. The kids get mad. Oh, we know the ABCs. I'm like, oh, really? Okay, well, here's a dictionary. Oh, you can't use a dictionary. Well, you know the ABCs. Yeah, okay. Then I showed them how to do that, and they mastered that. Then the phonics, and then this, and then this, and it got so good that these kids who just got younger and younger just progressed so fast. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, let's see, what time is it? It is 3 o'clock in the morning. The sun's been coming out lately about 4. Oh man, you guys are really cool because really intellectual conversation. I like that. I'm going to have to sleep. So I got a question. You think it would be a good idea if I may go live every night about 11 or 12? Let me know before I hang up. I mean, before I gotta go, because I really want to get my probably get my what you call it, get back and start doing that. And I was told so many years ago to do Patreon. Totally misunderstood it. what it was all about. Didn't even do PayPal. But anyway, let me know. Let's see. Okay, I'll be heading out now. Okay, cool. I'll tell my friend, contact you, and buy your book soon. Take care and keep making videos. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think I know who you're talking about too. Okay, cool. All right. So I gotta go. It was peace. Anybody have any other questions? I can wait about another 5 minutes. It's a good time. Okay, cool. What's it say? I want to be conditioned. You gotta read. You gotta write your book, man. Gosh, you gotta write your book. Man. I'm telling you, they're gonna make a movie out of you and your experience. Something. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna try to do that every night about 12 o'clock. Um, wow. Any other questions? Other questions? Conditioner. Ha 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 ha. You know, what you should do is you go on YouTube and learn how to make shirts and use that, trademark that, and sell it. Really should one day. One day, not one day. 2 days. Not joke. Yeah, but you guys, my friend Conditioning, man, he's a real cool person. He looks like Drake or Chris Brown. Really cool. Really cool guy. He a player. He a Mac. Got all the women that's trying chasing him. He was walking down the street one day. He had about like 50 women walking behind him. When the cops had to pull him over and put him in a car because they were obstructing traffic and putting people on the walking, on the streets and stuff. No, okay, I gotta wait 5 minutes. I got 4 more minutes. Let me think. Oh boy, what if we went to a club together? Anything? Oh yeah, that's right. That one girl. That was funny. That was so funny. Were you there that day when I drank that whole bottle of champagne? Oh, that wasn't you. That was your twin. He was there. Dude gave me that champagne. Take a little sip. No, you could drink more. Drink $600 for a bottle. No, he was not happy, and I didn't even get faced. That was funny. Okay, I got a couple more minutes. Let's see. This time I will spend longer in Osaka. Yeah. Come down. Um, yeah, come down. And I don't think so. Nah, you wasn't there. It was your twin. But yeah, come down because in Osaka we can, because you got Kobe and Nara and Kyoto you can go to. Yeah, because when you was here with that crazy person, get rid of the crazy person, two of us, and get out. Did we go to? We made it to that place where it had that dome, and I said something. It was echoing and stuff. Did we go there? Did I take you there? That was fun. Okay, I gotta work at 10 in the morning to kindergarten class. These kids are reading, so these kids are really good. Good. I wish I could put. I should put a thumbnail, but it'd be misleading. But anyway, I gotta go. Guys, have fun, peace, and talk to you later. Enjoy. I'm signing off.